evening, everyone, and welcome to the Chit Chat Show on Venix TV, life-changing channel. First of all, my name is Elisa T. And first of all, I'd like to apologize for yesterday come on live, but we're making up for it tonight. Is support. So tonight we're going to talk about how us as the African or Black community diaspora can support each other. Recently, especially with the BLM situation, the thing being African lifestyle, anything you is being more born in the diaspora, get more to know properly, the proper one that we just been to encourage everyone to let me know. Don't forget to like the way you can like and watch on Facebook and on YouTube, or please give us some modes, lifestyle, or the good things to all things that we're at the moment. Many business. Recently, we start finding out more about uh, about many businesses that are run by people in our community, which we didn't know of before because there's not much promotion out there available. But please do use, people like ourselves in the Venix TV. Please do contact us if you run a business, especially if you're someone local to Manchester or Salford. Please do come to Venix TV and promote your business. We'll be more than proud if you come from an African or Black background. We're more than happy to promote your business. It's just a way of supporting you, and the same way you're going to support us as well. Now, the importance. In the past, we've known, one of the things that everyone talks about, no matter what community you come from or what country specifically you come from, it's, the jealousy and the lack of union between ourselves, in our communities. There's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of lack of support in what the other one is doing. A lot of people tend to get jealous and envious of what the other one is doing. And instead of supporting, we do our best to bring that person down. But what we don't know is that, the success of a brother or a sister is also our success. This is something that we tend to forget a lot. And we think that by bringing this person down, it's going to make us any better, but it doesn't. For that reason, we've not known we've not known about many things, or even small, very well established businesses running in the community. If you live in the UK, for example, I've recently started noticing, especially if you go through social media, you notice a lot of Black-owned businesses, in many diverse ways, so many different things that you didn't even know, because we don't see our faces, advertising for different kind of businesses. There are a lot of things that we don't know. There are people in our community who also do that. And because of that, it's hard for us to be able to support, because we go to the ones that we know are out there, and the ones we know that are out there, most of the more focused, people in the community or white, whatever, but it's not African. But more recently, there's been a rush, like a wake up call for people in our community, and it's been great. So, please let us know about different ways that we could carry on supporting ourselves. You can comment on Facebook. We're live on Facebook and Venix TV. Please do leave in your comments and I'll read them out, and tell us if you know about any businesses, around Salford. We are based in Salford, Manchester. Please do let us know, contact us, and what else can we do? Give us ideas of what else we could do to support people in our community around here. So another thing, empowering even young people. I think we learn a lot, our main goal, or what's all we've ever known, it's about going to school and then, form ourselves into something, getting a qualification and then working for someone else. There's a lack of support or kind of training our young people in having that mind of entrepreneur. We don't know that it's actually better to create our own businesses, and you become more financially stable very quicker than working for someone else. We don't know much about the support that is out there to be able to start a business, and we don't even support younger people. Some people in the industries, they've started at a very, very young age. They've always had a support from parents. I'm not talking just about financial support, but it's the mental support. If a young person is focused or has a talent on something, it's very rare, unless it has something to do with school. It's very rare that, we get the parents in our community supporting us to, how can we develop this idea and turn it into a business. But I'm pretty sure, I know that we've got a lot of talented young people. We tend to focus a lot in sports. And, I've said this many, many times, in our community, we were taught that unless it's sport, there's nothing else we can be successful. Unless it's sports or entertainment or some sort of entertainment, there's nothing else that we can be good at. But, there's so many ways that young Black people, young African people can be talented at, not just in sports and they can be creative in science, they can learn their own things. There's so many things that can stimulate the brain of a young person and encourage them. But we just don't know. I don't think that we have that kind of knowledge. So it would be nice if, the people in the community, we can start having this conversation within our communities with our parents. If they notice a certain talent, it could be cooking, it could be creating things with science. Some children can be very, very smart or intelligent, focusing in science. So, how can we stimulate their brains and getting them out there to really, encourage them to become their own person and create their own things. We've had, I was reading an article about a mother and a daughter who have created their own business, their own makeup brand. So I say we support Black people. Sometimes we go to the famous people, like Rihanna. Rihanna started a makeup line, and most of Black people were so excited because it had all the shade, she understood and everything. But what about the people who are not really well known? Can we also support people who are not really well known, like this mother and daughter who started their own business, their own makeup line? Is it possible? Why do we always have to go to the ones that we already know? We seem to have more trust in someone who is already very well established and very much comfortable, and they're not going to fall anytime soon. But we never really give our support for someone who's starting new, by buying their products, promoting their products, online, on our social media. So if we can start doing more of that, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would like to see people, in our community being more supportive about that. Empowering young people in whatever they do, just encouraging and finding out in our community or, around them or from school or whatever, how can we really stimulate their talents, it's not just in music or all sports that we are capable to succeed. I believe we're capable to succeed in everything as long as there's some sort of encouragement and support in that. We can start our own businesses in our own ways, and the community will better, and the reputation, especially our reputation, is something that I worry about a lot. When people think about African community, there are good positive things, but there's a lot of negative things that it's focused with people come from African community. Most of the time, they'll just think, uh, or come from a broken home, or all the negative things that we see in the news all the time. So I would like us to start changing that kind of behavior, that scenery, and seeing more positive. I know we can do it, and we've had such great people, involved in so many things. And it'll be nice for us to start talking more about people who've done great stuff, people invented things also. There's not much education around that. People have done great stuff for science, people have done great stuff inventing things. For example, the traffic lights, there was I forgot the name of the American guy. It was a black American guy who actually improved the system of the traffic light as we know it today. But these things are not taught in school. So um, it's important that we go out there ourselves as well and start doing a bit more research our own, instead of relying on schools to teaching us other things, because clearly there are many, many things that are not taught, great things that are not taught about African or people from Black and Caribbean background. So let me see if we've got any reviews, if we've got any messages. I'm trying to find the video today. I cannot find the streaming video. Gonna try to find a video that is live today. So got a comment there. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Sound quality. Okay. I think we're having a problem with sound there, so that's been fixed. So let us know what your ideas are. Please do ring in, or not ring in, sorry. Please do send a message, send us some messages and let us know what ideas you have, or what you think we can do more or we can do better to improve or support ourselves in our community. What other ways can we get children more engaged and be more proud of who they are and where they come from? Let us know. Let us know. Any comments? No? Let's see. Yeah, the sound is okay. Thank you, Mr. Eric David. Yes. So, any ideas for the viewers? Let us know. Yeah. So, for example, we have the Phoenix TV here. It's a lovely venue, and children who are interested in media can always come and support us, and they can learn. You can come for work experience if you're out there. For moms and dad who have children who are interested in uh, media studies or something, we've got Phoenix TV. You can come over and experience. So this is a way we can work in our community by supporting each other, allowing children to come to workplaces and do work placement. It can be our shops. I've noticed plenty of African-owned shops around Manchester. They're growing more and more, because before, about 10, 15 years ago, you could go to an Asian shop and they were selling our food. But now more and more people start opening, more people from African communities start opening, shops. So African own shops are well known. They're growing in our community, and that's a good thing. And we're going more to, people from our own community, spending our money in our people and growing the businesses, the local businesses. Have you got any good local businesses in your area? Let us know about. Yes. See, so, just let us know, keep in touch. If you got any comments, you can leave any comments, we'll read and we'll catch it up again. And this will be it for today. Thank you so very much for watching us, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Thank you.